Lynchburg workers are counting ballots in an effort to certify the numbers in Tuesday's city council race. When the polls closed, the candidates were separated by just a handful of votes. It is a race that has come down to the wire. Vice Mayor Chris Feraldi has declared himself the victor in Lynchburg's Ward 4 council race over Peter Alexander with a lead of just 21 votes. But those won't be official until the canvass is complete. Poll workers began working Thursday morning, meticulously counting and verifying the votes.